Back to this side of 40. This is your girl Lou, and this will be a Juvia's Place haul. Basically a couple weeks ago, Juvia's Place was doing a special where you could get palettes for $10 and $5. Your girl got quite a few, so let's get into it. So basically I got 6 palettes for less than $60. I paid $55 for all these palettes. So let's get into it. First, this is the Nubian 3. I already took the little bubble wrap out, so I wasn't making a whole bunch of noise because I watched some of my old videos. And this is what it looks like. And it's got the peaches and corals and silvers in here. And I can't wait to work with her. She does have that rose goldy kind of glitter, and she's got a bronze, and she's even got a coral. And coral, if you didn't know, that's one of my favorite colors. This little coral-y shade right here. Those are some of my favorite shades. So I'm excited about that, especially because this row right here, if you just look at this palette, you could do a look this way, a look this way, a look this way, and then you could go the other way. It's just a really beautiful palette to work with. Then the next palette I got was the Festival palette. And the Festival palette, I actually got this one for $5. And I seen this palette when it first came out. And Fumi had did a video on it. I did use Fumi's discount code. But Fumi had this, and look at that. Them colors, yes, they remind me of Carnival. Especially the orange and the peach and the mustard yellow. All these colors in here, they remind me of Carnival or festivals. So happy for that. Then the next one was the Sahara 2. I don't have the Sahara 1. It wasn't on sale, and all I was doing was getting the ones that was on sale. So maybe later, at a later date, they'll have Sahara 1 on sale, and I get that. But this was $10. And this is what she looks like on the outside. I love the artwork on Juvia's Place's palettes. And then this one, it has more shimmers and more sparkles. And I love this shade right here. These are the only mattes. It's only 3 mattes in here out of the 9 shades. So that is beautiful. And this color right here, that's the only one I wanted to show you guys, because girl, yes, I've always wanted a blush that was warm but not red, if that makes sense. And she's warm, and she's definitely not red, but loving that. And so, you know, Juvia's Place, you can put her palette anywhere on your face. Hell, put a little lip gloss on and put some of that powder on there, and you got a new lippy. So then the next one is the Warrior 2. Now I did get the Warrior 2 and the Warrior 3. I do not have the Warrior 1. However, I'll just go back in at another time and order it when they have it on special. But this is what this one looks like. Now, the Warrior 2, this one is an all matte palette, which, girl, I'm living for this palette right here, all mattes, because I don't have no all matte palettes other than the Sweater Weather, and that was all cools, and these are all warms. Even this brown, dark brown and this black, they have a little bit of a warm undertone, so I was excited, and I'm living for that, especially because this one right here, it's a cream, and on my skin color, that's gonna translate to looking like a white eyeshadow and not a chalky white eyeshadow. So I can't wait to play with her. Then next, I got the Warrior 3. Now let me tell you, this palette, the packaging on these, the palette looks beautiful, and I love how this one's a high gloss palette and this one's a matte palette. This one I know I ain't gonna get dirty because I could just wipe her off, but this one, so let's get into it. Now I don't know if anybody else showed the inside of this, but look at that artwork and all that gold and the detail. And I love this necklace. Love that. Now, this one has 7 mattes and 2 shimmers. And now the shimmers here, this one on camera, it looks gray or silver, but in life it is like a baby blue, and I just can't wait to work with that one. And then this is a turquoise. Can't wait to work with it. And I love that it has some primary and tertiary colors. I am into the color wheel, honey, and I'm living for her. Now, last and not least is the Zulu palette. Now, when I seen the Zulu palette and everybody was reviewing it back when, honey, I wanted her then. But, you know, your girl, she wasn't wearing makeup online back then. But, honey, look at this palette. And I love her necklace and just her beadwork, her hoops. I love how they did the tribal makeup. Maybe one day I'll do a look with like this for you guys. I probably will do it when I do this palette. And then, honey, tell me they don't got a mustard yellow. A mustard yellow next to orange. I can't wait. And then this green right here. See, I already have the Tribes palette and it has green in it, but this right here is a totally different green. I know a lot of people, when I first seen this palette, people were like, oh, it's a remake of blah, blah, blah. No, honey, it's not. This is a standalone palette, and the turquoise, the teals, it's like an appley green with a shimmer fleck. Can't wait to wear that. And this purple right here. Now this purple is different than the other purple. This is more on the lavendery side, and then the other ones are royals. So I cannot wait to work with these palettes. If you have any questions or comments, or if you'd like to see me do a look with one of these specific palettes, go ahead and leave a comment in the line below, and I'll see you guys next time on this side of 40.